Hey, everybody! I think I scared Gabby there. That, judging by that. Welcome. How are y'all doing?
Hello!
Hello. This is the show called How Do You Say Yaros? Did I say it right?
No.
How do I say it?
How do you say Yaros?
Yaros?
Yaros. Oh my god.
Yaros. We'll get into that on a later episode, but I'm Adam.
I'm Gabrielle.
And we are really happy that you're joining us today. And this is going to be a series of weird ruminations on life, things that we like, dislike, our hot or not list, and little pieces of what we're learning together as a married couple. But it's for everybody, young and old, French and American.
Jamaican and puppy.
That Canadian and, well, not really Canadians. They're a little too foreign in this scenario. But we are brought to you by our gracious sponsors. No one.
We don't have any sponsors. Yeah,
we're not quite there yet. But if you ever have swag you want to donate to us, we have very low financial expectations. But we do love Chipotle. We really love Moe's.
We like food. Halo Pub. Where you at? We've tried a couple times. Come on.
Oh yeah, bring it up. We've tried very hard.
Ice cream.
However, oh my gosh, Jam and Crepes in Princeton has kindly reposted us a number of times. So we're working on getting a deal through here. 1 crepe a year is what our dream is.
Yahoo!
Woo!
Dare to dream.
We believe. But today we are, for our first show, talking about vacation. And we are on our way back. We are driving in this car here, so I can't always look straight ahead. But we are driving back from Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah.
And we want to tell you the top 4 activities that we did in Ocean City, Maryland.
Top 4.
Top 4. Not number 3, because 3 is too little. Who wants to hear top 3? Everybody has their top 3.
I voted for 3.5.
She did. And 5 is too much. That's way too much commitment. We're millennials. Come on.
Yeah.
So, top 4.
Are we millennials?
We're millennials. We're definitely millennials.
Am I a millennial, or are you just a millennial?
We're both millennials.
What is a millennial?
It's when you were born between a certain age range and exhibit certain patterns of life. So, like, even this show is pretty millennial.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Millennials.
Yeah, it's a little too real.
Own it!
Oh! At least we're not Generation Z. Oh!
We're not?
No, we're too old for that.
Yeah, we're too old for that.
We're near death comparatively.
We are old and young.
At
old
heart.
And young.
I'm
in
aging.
Body and heart.
Anywho.
Anyway.
Starting top 4 list. Would you like to go first, Gabby?
I would love to.
The 4th favorite activity that you had in Ocean City, Maryland in 2019?
Dumpster Sunday. Sunday.
Ooh, okay. This was contentious for Gabby. Do you want to explain what this build up for this Sunday was?
Yeah. It was a roller coaster for me. So, it was a little bit heartbreaking. It was my favorite because the sundae was delightful. It was super delicious. I'm very picky about the hot fudge situation.
Oh, yes, she is.
And it was so good, so I highly recommend it. Now, we've loved Dumpster's ice cream outside.
Oh, it was delicious.
So we've had it on the boardwalk, we've had it outside. But then we realized that there was an option to you could go inside to the restaurant. If you know my family, we love Duffer's ice cream in Wildwood. And that ice cream is a secret because when you eat outside, you can get just a cup of ice cream and it's good homemade ice cream. But then if you go inside, you get a spectacular, huge goblet of ice cream. And it's so beautiful and delicious and dreamlike and so yummy. And so when we saw that we liked Dumpster's ice cream, we got ice cream outside. It was a little cup, but then we heard that when you go inside, it's more significant. We thought, have we found another Duffers? And you want to know? You want to know if we did?
Did we?
We didn't.
Ugh.
But everyone told me, I was so excited, but everyone kept saying, everybody kept saying, Gabrielle, do not be expecting this to be Duffers. Just expect it to be, just hope that it's a yummy sundae. And so I was able to modify my expectations. And then
it was a project.
I super enjoyed it.
They were great sundaes.
It was delicious.
What sundae did you get?
I created my own, and so I tried to create the one that I like to get at Duffers. So I got vanilla ice cream, the hot fudge, and their whipped cream, and a banana cut up.
A banana!
It was delicious.
Nice. My favorite things about that, my sundae was delicious, but it was everything else about the place. So I found out that my family, when we used to go to Ocean City, we went there years ago, and my parents, I believe, my dad in particular, we get the CMP. Forget what exactly that means.
Oh wait, it had vanilla ice cream, hot fudge, maybe Oreo on top.
Yeah, it sounded good.
Something like that.
But the other favorite
Sprinkles?
part was there's these bathrooms there with these like daylight light bulbs. So the whole place is like, I go to the bathroom and like the whole place is like mellow, chill. But I walk into the bathroom and it's like walking into this throne room. There's tiles so it reflects everything and you're like blinded. So I get back and Gabby's about to go and I tell her, watch out for the bathroom. You'll know why when you get in there. And then she was terrified the entire time.
So good. That is just an extra tidbit. If you want to freak someone out, I recommend doing it on a first date. Do you recommend doing it on a first date?
Oh, absolutely. See the reactions here.
Okay, actually, we talked to my brother Liam about this, and we said actually not a first date, but it could be a first date if you know the person well.
Oh, yeah.
So not first date if you don't know them well, because that would be terrible. But if you know them well, no, it would be terrible. But if you know them well, then you could totally do it. And so basically what it is you're with them at the table, and then they're about to go to the bathroom, like, oh, excuse me, I have to go to the restroom. And you say, okay, when you go in there, what was the word you said?
Be careful. You'll know why.
When you go in there, be careful. You'll know why.
Yeah.
And when Adam told me that, I was scared in the bathroom. I was so scared the whole time in there. I thought someone was going to kill me. I thought there was going to be an animal. I don't know what I thought.
An animal.
So you say this to the person before they leave to go to the bathroom. It would be hilarious. Anyway, that's for that. So what was your fourth?
Top four thing, starting my book. I've been in a dry spell of reading over the last couple months. I had like this enormous spurt at the beginning of the year, and then like life was just busy. But I've been reading this super weird book called House of Leaves, and the only way to describe it is this book within a book within a book about a movie. So it's just a crazy multi-level book, and I'm like reading through this, and it's weird because there's endless footnotes. Most of these footnotes are made up because it's an academic work about something that's completely fictitious, and so is the academic work. So it's like just this crazy book, but then it also has parts where it's written backwards, so you have to literally, I walked out of, we were by the pool one day, I went to the bathroom, brought my book, and I think everybody thought I was dropping a deuce, but no, I had to look at a mirror to read part of it, and it was all just lists of like, it was a footnote list. There's nothing interesting with it, but then part of it's, that's Siri? Hi, Siri. So it was like, I've been obsessed with it, and Gabby's looked at me and was like, how much did you pay for that book?
Oh, yeah, because I thought it was going to be like $45 for this book. It's a huge book. Yeah. And it's crazy. The book is crazy. But then he got a good price on it.
Yeah, it was like $20. It's totally worthwhile. Tons of language. Don't know if I'd always recommend it, though. That was my top four.
It's very interesting.
What was your number 3 here?
Oh, gosh. What was my number 3? You do your number 3.
Okay, my number 3 was the fractured prune.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
Let me talk to you about these donuts here. These are little, like, puff little chalupas of paradise here. Gabby knows when I do that, I'm really talking about poop. No, but these are some of the, I mean, you know what? It's not a secret. The fractured prune, they're all over the place here. This place is like,
yeah, there's like 4 locations in Ocean City.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've got stores like every 20 blocks or so. Super smart, but they're delicious.
Did you see that church?
Oh, yeah. I think it's for sale. It is.
Oh, my gosh.
They're, like I said, this is in real time. This is where stuff gets real, guys. But these donuts are incredible. They just have like they're like freshly made. So if you get them, it's just
good.
like eating heaven in your mouth.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
soft, it's moldy, it's flexible.
Moldy?
Like it molds.
Oh, yeah.
It's shaped.
Moves,
it's not like there's dirt on it.
Yeah,
it's heavenly.
Oh my gosh. It's like Zeppeli meat donut.
What is a Zeppeli? Everybody keeps telling me about a Zeppeli.
Fried dough.
Okay, there we are. Everybody keeps mentioning Zeppeli. No idea what this is.
Oh gosh, it's so delicious. It's so fabulous. And they come out hot. They give them to you hot, which I did not remember from the past.
Oh.
And you get the donut warm, like piping hot sometimes. You see them. Oh, I love watching them put you get to watch them put the ingredients on it, the toppings.
Oh.
And the woman just plops it onto the icing, waits, and no!
Just like a little...
No, it's delicious. It's a plop. And then she plops it onto the sprinkles,
Bloop.
and then puts it softly into your container, and you get to walk away and magically consume it.
Bloop.
What kinds did you like? Your
I love the Ocean City sand. It's like this cinnamon one.
Yeah,
it was delightful.
gorgeous.
I tried the Carnival one, which was good too. And I could have sworn I ordered this one morning. Gabby told me I did not. I'm pretty sure I did.
I was wrong.
You were wrong? What?
Oh, no. Oh, I was right for that one. I thought you were talking about, there was one time where Adam ordered it, and I think the order was wrong, so then he gave us an extra donut. I was correct for that, I think.
She was.
But
I'm pretty sure I ordered a third donut this morning.
No, this morning, no, you ordered 2 donuts. You ordered 2
3.
OC stands. I know it. I
do,
did.
and I think I said a carnival in there, too.
I don't think you also said a carnival. I don't think you did.
I think she's wrong.
Heartbreak.
I know, I could have had a third donut.
Oh, I would eat that right now.
That's right. But also, pro tip, I learned, no, wait, I don't want a donut. No, you want a donut. I need 2 donuts. Because I will get a half a donut. It's very important, like, that I want a whole donut.
Adam has done so good with increasing his sharing capacity, but that's another story for another time.
All right, that was my number 3. What's your number 3?
All right, my number 3, was Surrey's.
Oh,
yeah, my number
Surrey,
3
you
was
so real.
Surreying it up. If you don't know what a Surrey is, it's like a bike, but everyone gets to sit together, so you could go on with like 2 people, 4 people, 6 people.
Oh, yeah.
And my sister Caitlin, she really wanted us to do the Surreys, and then also my cousin Bridget also really wanted the Surreys to happen. I was kind of like, but Adam was super into it. Anyway, it ends up happening. It was so much fun. My family had 2 different Surreys going, and we laughed like the whole time. And me and Adam got to be on the Surrey with my Uncle Gigi and Aunt Holly primarily for most of the time, which was so hilarious because how can I explain Uncle Gigi?
He's completely sober, but has the equivalent driving capacity of a drunk teenager.
He is he's so crazy. So like we're driving through like this crowded boardwalk. Also, Adam and Gigi just like they go at each other, and it's just
Gigi.
hilarious
He's
banter.
awesome.
And so Adam's in this steering position with Gigi, and Gigi's like going so fast through all these people. Children are jumping in front of him. He decides that he's just going to create a passing lane on the crowded Ocean City boardwalk.
Absolutely.
Almost running over children. Then they switch, and now Adam's turn to steer. Gigi can't handle it. He's like, oh, Reverend Adam, do you see that baby? There's a baby in that carriage. My gosh. It was hilarious. It was amazing.
You got to drive it like you stole it. And this series were...
It's so fun.
A powerful moment with Gigi.
So fun.
Powerful.
Number 2.
Was that? Oh, yeah, I forgot I did. Number 2, digging a hole on the beach. Now, okay, I have a long history with this, but essentially, I would put a small sandcastle, essentially, not even a sandcastle, a bucket filled with dirt upside down in the middle of the sand, and the goal is to protect that small castle from being destroyed. Yeah. So you'll dig a moat, build a wall, dig another moat, build a wall, and the goal is, of course, to see how long, because ideally, in a real sense, nature should win. You don't want to be in a sense where you can't be overpowered, because that's just cheap. You could build this back on the street where nature can't knock it over. First day though, but the problem that you have with it is the Ocean City has these prudish laws where you can't dig past your knee level because somebody could get hurt, which is a problem because it's well past that. It's definitely actually a hazard.
Definitely.
But first day,
upper thigh.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
Yeah.
But so I have to get up early to do this. You have to find low tide at the right moment, and also it needs to be before the lifeguards come in and yell at you.
Tide charts.
Tide charts. So I've been looking at this. First day, low tide's at 3:30 in the morning or so. I'm up at 4:30. Time to get going to dig on the beach. It was a problem. I dug too high, so I spent 3 hours doing this, trying to figure it out. And I dug too high in the beach. So I just wasted my entire day because the water only got to the front. It was no challenge. And my castle didn't need a wall to protect it at all. It was too high. And I was so frustrated by this because it's the day before I got there, even before I saw Gabby, because I came down a night later from work stuff. I came down, I'm like, okay, went to the beach at high tide. I got an idea of where it is. It's 25 feet in front of the lifeguard stand at its highest point. I know where this is. Easy enough. Next morning, see the lifeguard stand. Okay, I know how far to dig. And I realized in the afternoon, wait, Adam, you idiot. They moved the lifeguard stands at nighttime, so they're not right by the beach. So I was 25 feet in front of it, but the lifeguard stand was 60 feet back from where it normally did. So it was...
That was hilarious.
But my other 2 days were super successful, and then today I slept in instead. It was I needed some sleep. But yeah.
A lot of early nights, or early mornings for that.
Yeah.
But worth it. Worth it.
Absolutely.
And you got to see some beautiful sunrises.
Absolutely. And you came the first day too.
I got to see I got to see that sunrise. That was gorgeous.
They were so beautiful.
And you got really good workouts in.
I did. It was the first time working out since my appendix was out.
Quite impressive.
So,
quite impressive.
Yeah, I feel like I was stretched. Yeah, my appendix feels great there. Working hard. But yeah, so that was my number 2. What was your number 2?
Number 2.
Number 2.
My number 2. No.
I don't
My
normally make this many fart
number
jokes.
Goodness. My number 2 was
Number
so we
two,
had an
two,
apartment
two.
and where the family was staying, and our last night we decided to stay in but like order different food items that we wanted and bring them all back to the house. And so it was my family, without John, my sister's husband, because he had to go home early, but otherwise the immediate family. And it was we got pizza, a couple different types of pizza, and also we got lobster bisque or cream of crab, cream of crab, I think, super good soup, and hush puppies, which are amazing. And
Not
like
the shoes.
the holy grail for my family, always trying to find hush puppies anywhere we go, and we found them and they were so good. We had like a bucket of them. And then we watched a movie, and Adam got us Diet Coke. He made sure, well, my dad picked up the food, but we made sure we got Diet Coke. So it was just like so fun, and we're all like showered up from the beach, and we just went right into our PJs, and we're all cuddled up on the couch talking and laughing,
Gallivanting.
it was just so fun. We got to and like just cuddle and watch the show. It was so much fun. I loved it.
It was adorable.
I love doing that. Sometimes my family does that on different, like, there's like one night where it's like, all right, we get back so late, let's just like order a pizza and bring it back to the hotel or something. And sometimes those are just like my most favorite nights. I love them.
It was legit.
They're so fun. Yes.
Number 1 favorite memory or favorite activity.
Favorite.
It was just hanging out with Gabby. So like we're always so busy doing things, but a few years ago we went on this trip similarly to Ocean City, and it was such a great trip. It was like all the fun. It was right before we got engaged. We were with a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
So it was delightful to be together, to get Fractured Prune, to have Gabby. 2 years ago, she did not come see my hole digging. This year, she did. So it was like, yes, benefits of marriage. You're coming to cheer me on in a complete waste of time. So it was just so much fun to be together for it.
Oh, it was so much fun.
What was
so
your
much
number
fun.
1?
Totally agree, babe. I love you.
I love you too.
And the number 1 for me too was that just like we got like extended days at the beach, which was amazing and so hard to come by. And so we got to just like just the act of like being on the beach and sitting with like so many different family and friends kind of coming and going. I just loved that. Like the extended time on the beach. Like I could watch them. We could all just talk. Like there were a lot of times we were all just circled around and talking on the beach, or just people were quiet reading their books. And I just love like being with everybody.
Yeah.
And like watching Adam do his boogie boarding, which is adorable. Like I was like, I can picture baby Adam. So cute.
Baby Adam got hurt.
Baby Adam got hurt.
He was crushed. Those waves are big.
Now?
No,
Oh,
baby
past
Adam.
baby Adam, yeah. But he survived it. Made him stronger. Mm-hmm. So it was just the act of like being able to like relax, and there's nowhere to rush off to, and just really enjoying time with everybody on the beach. My number 1. So.
Well, that was our number 1s, number 2s, and numbers 3s, and number 4s of what we loved about going to Ocean City.
Ocean City, Maryland, people.
Holla for the dollar.
Definitely recommend. Definitely recommend.
Indeed. But that's all we got. So
That's all for now.
Thanks for hanging on with the How Do You Say Yaros show. And we hope you had fun. We did.
Woo-woo!
Hugs.
Hugs.
And not drugs.
Amen.
Bye now.